Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good lunch, good brunch, good morning tea, and all things in between. How we doing, everyone? Welcome on in. Tonight we're going to be playing some Enfield Arknights. The new event is out, so we're going to have a bit of a go at that. And then from there we're going to jump straight on over to Hightail, and we're going to do a bit of gearing up for a big day ahead tomorrow. Let's pause that so I'm not speaking to myself. There we go, that's better. Let me just rearrange my chat so I can see everyone and everything that's happening so I don't miss anybody. That one can go there, maybe. Yeah, no, I have an even better idea, guys. I have an even better idea. I'm just going to open up this. There we are. There we go, that's better. How do I bring up the chat on this? You're a pain in the butt. Alright, never mind. That's not going to work the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. Technology, for whatever reason, and I don't get along superbly. Right? What a pain. Anyway, so, like I said, tonight we're going to jump in. We're going to give some Enfield a go. Jump across. Play some Hightail. I've got a bit of a goal that I need to hit tonight, a bit of a system that we're going to be working towards, and if we hit everything, get everything done and dusted the way that I wanted to, fantastic. We will dedicate some time to other stuff. Not is what it is, but we are on a roll. It is fortunate that I have the next couple of days off, so we can actually spend time doing what we want. But probably in about a week's time, we're gonna have bugger all chance of doing anything that we actually want to do. I have a very, very, very busy work week ahead of me. So we will get as much in as we can between now and then. I'm just actively moving some stuff around so that way I can see all of the chats across everything. That's there, that one's there. Cool, we are good to go. Let's jump straight in. Whoop, that's the wrong camera. That looks like that's a bit better. You guys can see that, right? I probably can dedicate this to being over here now. That way I can see my stuff. Make sure everything's working. Make sure the sound's working. Why did that disappear? Pain. Have everything going. You can bugger off somewhere else. Ugh. Ugh, what am I doing? No, that works. That layout actually kind of feels a bit better. Cool. All right, we got there in the end, chat. Let's jump in. Let's dive on through. New event is out. It is the Grand Blessing. Some pretty cutesy little event, I would dare say, from what I played of it earlier. I am so very far away, but so very close to getting my preferred 6-star, but I've not been lucky enough to acquire her as of yet. We'll keep wishing up until the banner ends, but I will not be diving in like I did with Genshin. I've got to be a little bit reserved with that. Ganyu made me instantly spend, I think, about 160 bucks to get her. And I'd only been playing the game for like 4 hours. So is that really loud for you guys? I'm going to slightly turn that down because that's friggin' stupid loud in my ears. So I'm not doing that this time. However, there was a thing the other day saying that Arknights has beaten most other gacha games, all but, hello Lily, how we doing? All but Genshin itself. So it's beaten Tower of Fantasy in terms of revenue in the first month or whatever. That's crazy. I'll try and find the exact value that it was earlier, but it was like 175 million US. That's Genshin did 220 mil, I think. So like it's close, but still doesn't hold a cigar to Genshin. Cigar? I don't think that's the right word I was after, but that's what came out of my mouth. So we're just gonna roll with it. Oh, I did not pay attention to what her first task was. For this, you actually have to listen to what they say. You build these cute little cards, you send them off, you get the main currency for them. So berries and sugar syrup, cutting board, holding a lantern, and crackling sparkles. Oh, there's a replay button. Thank you so very much for that. Now that you point that out there, it's right friggin' there, and I should have read the screen. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in to the chat as well. So berries, chopping board, lantern. That's potentially the lantern. Is she holding that? Let's go with that one. What have we got around here? Crackers is probably the next one, and then there's something to do with syrup and something else. Oh. I feel like that's way too much. Let's give it a go. Nah, I should have paid more attention. Very much should have paid more attention to that. Whoops. It is what it is. I've done others. Yeah, I probably need to fix that. What happens if I miss out on some stars there? Outside, hot, soft, and melty inside. So we're looking at like a sparkling, pyrotechnics, and Mr. Dolly. Alright, why are these actually? This one's harder than the last ones. Pyrotechnics, we're going to go with that as the background. Mr. Dolly. What is Mr. Dolly? You're what she's after in terms of food, and then the dolly, which is which one? No, I got it. Where's her sheep? That was her sheep. That's not right. I got 2 out of 3. Probably gonna stick with that because I can't be bothered doing all that again. That. I'll complete all stages with 3 stars. So I do actually have to pay attention and go back and fix the ones. The hard outside, melting inside reference is to a certain type of cake. What you choose is often funnier. Amazing. Well, that shows how much I know about what the hell I'm picking. Appreciate it. So I need to go back there and pick the cake. Okay. Select 2 operators to show warm crafting. This is a free crafting section administrator. You can choose any item you like. Choose up to 2 operators to freely combine their card element. There are no clues or standard ounces. That's what makes every greeting card unique. It has to be her 100% of the way. I have to complete her stage to get her. Well, I mean, nope. That's kind of cutesy. You're gonna get to hold. She holds that one. You hold that one. How freaking adorable is that? Oh, there's a hot pot there. Yeah, bet. I think I have to share a card randomly to somebody to... Whoops, I saved that. Cool. There we go to get the free claim. Cool. One step down. I really didn't pay any attention to what I needed to do here or actually give it a thought. I was like, screw it, let's just jump straight in. I played like 2 of them and got them right. Somehow. Can you believe they came all the way to the puzzles? Lanterns in the night sky. Path through the gravel. So she's just about lanterns. Lantern. Would you consider that a path through the gravel? Or... Nighty lantern. So not that? That's not right. That looks so good though. Or are we doing these ones? Hey, because they're floating through the night sky. Aha, you got this shit. The fuck? It has to have been this red ribbon. Had to have been. Oh man. Painful. Right. That is that. Done. Complete for now. Next one's unlocked in 4 hours and then 1 more day. Who we're gonna get? I wonder what characters we're gonna get throughout there. Cute little event, nothing crazy, nothing out there, but nice, very cutesy. Honestly, I really need to just start getting everything sorted and build a base. I am so far behind in anything towards this game. I really need to focus on battery farming and getting my characters up. I'm probably 12 hours into the game and I've just made it to the second section and I can't even say that it has been worth my like time because I get so distracted. Level 20 is the next upgrade through there. Completed that. That is fine because we're so far away from it. Completed everything there and completed that. Bet. And I don't think I have enough for a wish. No, so far away for a wish, which is big sad, but that's okay. We will move on. I'm going to quickly round up any of the rare material that has spawned over the last day. Can't be leaving that stuff behind with how rare it is and ever growing. That's the one that we have to head to, and then we'll double back for the stuff. I got this chick the other day randomly out of wishing for my main girl. So not mad at all. Digging the little cannons there. Not a lot of range. I would have thought she would have had a little bit more than that, but anyway. Last Rite is still definitely my main, and will remain that way until I get our one and only princess. Oh, damn. The pity system. I'm not like mad about the pity system. It just seems very long-winded. I love that you can get characters on the off banners. That is so cool. That is something that Genshin should have started with. And in no way, shape, or form am I mad about that. I love that I was able to acquire 2 6-star characters while wishing on that banner. That is schmick. What a really, really cool idea. Yeah. So incredibly happy with that. But having to go to like 100 and something for pity, it's a bit rough. New gear template, and I unlock some more things. Especially with kind of how expensive it is to pay for the wishes. Like if you were actually like going out there and you're like, yeah, I want to be a little cranky. And be like, yes, I want this particular character. I'm going to go and spend for it. Like it's a little bit pricey. For Australia, it's not in any way cheap. Like I would prefer to pay for Genshin wishes over this. I only have the problem with how weapon obtaining is done in Enfield. I can't really speak for Genshin since I quit after the endless RNG war at every corner. Weirdly enough, I liked the RNG. I am an old school RuneScape player, so like RNG is my life. Oh god, I think I froze my game down. Yeah, like quite literally. Like RNG is what I am. Give advice, I can. Oh gosh. I looked into a little bit of the like leveling up. Thank you very, very much for the subs. I very much appreciate that. And Anonymous, I appreciate it. Anyway, back to where I was. Got a little bit overwhelmed and distracted there. Haven't seen that one for quite some time. Yes, so looked into the leveling up system of weapons here. I love that every weapon, not every weapon, but the cool ones get like different skins and different level ups and stuff. That is fantastic. That is a really, really, really cool feature. I'm super excited to get some high level weapons and start leveling them. I got a notification that I got a sub here. Yes, you did. Welcome on in, Sushi Roll. You did get a sub here. You can thank our anonymous gifter for that one. Yes, so the fact that I can thank you whoever sent that. Yeah, right? They're out there doing the Lord's work, bringing everyone through. Sugar, thank you very much. How we doing? Welcome on in. Because, like, a skin on a weapon that I don't have to go out there and wish for, that's really cool. Or spend the money for, that's even cooler. After 4 years of daily playing Genshin, I never got a single attack damage. Oh, gosh. My beautiful, beautiful Hu Tao, who I miss so very dearly. She was forever missing her flower. Everything else sat perfectly on her. Her flower is what left her down. Sugar, thank you very much for the gifts. There was that another 5. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Sugar. I appreciate that. Sorry, little bit context. I've been away for a very long time, guys. I have just started streaming, just started my content grind again in the last all of 2 weeks, right? I was out there grinding Genshin, going crazy, and absolutely loved it. Stepped away for it for quite some time and have come back. So it's nice to see the Twitch community straight away shining. And yeah, thank you very much, Sugar. Yeah, so hell, getting to get friggin' really cool weapons straight off the bat just by having to gear them into themselves. Schmick. Hu Tao? Oh, if only I could get her that damn freaking flower, we would have been set. She would have been cracked. New computers are expensive. They are. They are expensive. And with everything that I'm running right now, I'm pretty sure one day mine's just going to explode. There's nothing wrong with it yet. I've just upgraded the RAM to be able to support everything. But I run, let's just make sure I can see everything so I don't mess up. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I run multiple camera setups, but I think that's the one that, where's my other one? Where does my other one sit? There we go. No, maybe, kinda. There's another camera somewhere on one of my buttons. We'll find it at some point. There's multiple mics going. I don't need all of it, but you know, why not? A little bit of fun. I'm just wigging some people out over on Twitch. I'm so sorry. I just realized how many times I hit those buttons. You guys must be having a little epilepsy fit over there. I do apologize. Yeah, at some point, she'll burn, blow up in a flaming ball of fire. Kablamo. It is what it is, you know, gotta have some fun. The old laptops behind me, that used to be the stream rig. Shit, didn't that used to take an absolute beating? What do you mean I'm only allowed 2? Oh, I actually have to use my brain for this one. That needs 3. And that needs 2. So that means you have to be flipped. I thought this was such a simple one. That means you have to be flipped. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. That way. You only need 2. What do you mean you only need 2? You're correct. You're correct. But you can't have one here. Hey, I'm smart. Where they fly on the wall with all your camera switches. Right. Thank you very much, Sugar. I appreciate the lurk. And I appreciate the gifted subs. I have... There we go. Oh. Well, back on track. Got you to hype train 3. Hope you can get higher than that. Thank you. I do aspire to be thriving, soaring high. But look, you gotta appreciate the small wins along the way, and that definitely was one of them. Thank you. What were we doing? We were farming the rare shit that spawns. I know I need this for somebody, and I think it's my gun chick, so it's important that I come and get this every day when it grows. Otherwise, it's going to take me forever to level her up properly. Anyway. That's that one depleted. That one depleted. There's one over here. There. Let's just teleport up here and zip line down. We got some adorable little dancing bear. Bet.
Entering core AIC area.
Don't hit the tree. Zipline. Oh, actually, there's a spawn right here. May as well get the spawn here while we're already there. There's no point in leaving it behind. Am I tripping? No, it's up there. The game name is Arknights Enfield. Sorry, I didn't see you down there, goat. Only 2 spawned? It's probably because I have been clearing them quite regularly. And then the other ones are just down there. I need to start setting up zip lines and battery,
Careful.
like,
That enemy looks
power
really powerful.
everywhere. Screw all this running around stuff. There are people that have such crazy builds. Like, stupid crazy builds. Thank you very much for the follow over there as well, goat. Yeah. Where, like, their whole bloody world is just one ginormous zipline. They hop on it and they... wherever they need to. At any point in time. That's such a cool design. I don't know if I have the patience for that. I definitely think we could try, but yeah, I just don't know if I have the patience for that. Do I have a wish yet? I'm like, we're close. We're getting closer to a wish. Rare material. I also need to actually finish the level 2 story mission. I get a big reward for doing that. A couple of wishes there, and I'll probably level up a little bit in between. Don't know if I have the stuff to rise my characters. I do. Cool. Cost. I own, activate. Done.
Really?
What does that do though? Can I pick any of these? Am I meant to just randomly select ones and be like, that's what we're doing? Activate this to get the operating equipment. Blue quality gear. Cool. Assign to growth characters. Granted. I know that plant growth means something. I don't know what that actually means right now. And then I have to upgrade their ranks. If I upgrade one, do I get to upgrade all of them? Max rank 3, max rank 6. What is all of this? This is when I need somebody in chat to be like, you need to be doing this for this person. You need to be doing this for that person. Don't mess up and just buy random shit. Where is everyone in my time of need?
Continue fighting.
Plant growth is for production. So if I plant them with this character, there's better plant growth. After last probe consumes. There's so much I don't know. I own heaps of these. Do I just go ahead and blast it? Because I leveled her up, does that mean I can level her up? Level cap is at 30. Level cap is 30 at the current exploration level. I have to go up more levels? What do you mean?
I'm so sorry. That scene was a little terrifying.
She's so adorable. She's so adorable. Oh, so adorable. Well, she's gonna go up. We're gonna level up her. Activate. The character station that has unlocked certain buffs just gives perks to station production. They are colored coded so you get real quick once you see it. Interesting. Level her up. May as well do that. Cost me nothing anyway. Level you up here. 10.
I was fast forwarding through everything.
Big 30,
I learned
sorry.
fast, so it makes no difference.
Off our healer.
Okay, Ardelia. Focus on that one path. Keep exploring and keep improving.
Some point in time, I'm going to run out of materials to do this. Until such time.
Life, am I looking all right from this angle?
Yes. Yes, you are. Was my first character that I pulled.
Trust me, I'm a pro. I can't believe how far I've come.
She
Home
sounds
in those days feel like they're worlds away now.
a little too much mix between British and Australian. Just from Australian
Others get to
bogan
see
that
these
I am.
fights. Some might recognize my laugh.
Just sounds a little bit
It's
too
probably
close
best if
to
they don't know
being
my name.
Australian. She said something the other day, and I was like, "What? What did you just say? Can we take that back? Because that's way too close to a bogan accent." Can I do the weapons while I'm at it?
Am I looking all right?
Sorry,
from
these
this
guys are
angle?
actually starting to hit like trucks rather than not. How much of that stuff do I have? How do I get that stuff? Let's level up my heavy hitters. What is that? And how do I get it? Because I'm using it. Do I have a different weapon for her? I thought I got a different sword. Did I get the same sword? No, I got the same sword. So I know that they all have their different abilities and stuff, and I should be pairing them up with the crap that gives them what they need. I just didn't really pay attention to that when I was being taught. You know, win some, you lose some. Cool. That is them now leveled up. The level 2 mission, which I wasn't really intending on doing tonight, is in here. Somewhere. Yeah, I wasn't really intending on doing it tonight. The whole goal of the tonight's stream was play this, do a little bit of the intro, then hop over to Hightail and play some Hightail. But I'm kind of vibing, kind of rolling. So we'll stick here and keep cruising. At some point, they're going to give me enough for a wish, and then I'll get the thing for the next banner. There we go. That should be enough for a wish. Right. Yay. I've got all of the training and stuff that I can be doing as well. Just maybe as an offline thing. I don't really want to subject you guys to watching me learn to play the game. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. We almost got there. Headhunting dozer acquired. Once the next charted headhunting banner begins, this headhunting dozer will be automatically converted into a 10 times permit for the charted headhunting banner. However, this 10 times permit will also expire. Alright, so I get a free 10 pull. That's what that's saying. And I still have 60 attempts left to get this chick. 60! Does the pity roll over? Does anybody know if the pity rolls over? If the pity doesn't roll over, that is so sad. I want her so incredibly bad. She's such an adorable character. That was the wrong button. Yeah.
Looky here. The Flying Mist Messenger got a special letter for you.
So cute. Well, looks like I've got a week to streamline the game and just straight hard push for any wish that I can possibly get. I think the Valley Fort was where I was headed. I think that's where the game was taking me from memory. Mission reminder. No, I am so incredibly wrong. Oh, I'm actually not too far away from where I need to be. But that's probably a closer teleport station. Let's go there. Why didn't I check that sooner? Hello. What kind of job do you have for me today? No voice? Copy. That's a side mission. We'll help your lover. It was Valentine's Day after all. Fairy, thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Have so much fun at work. There is something shining there. I want to be... Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Thank you for the first in chat. Someone has fled up there. Cool. So we need to get up. Is there a really easy secret way up, or do I have to go through? How do I get up? What do you mean? Is there an up? That's not up. I have to go through them.
All equipment charged and ready. Let's show them what we've got.
Give it a go.
Where are my other guys? What happened to the other two of them? Excuse me? She's just stuck. Oh, now I'm stuck.
Looks cheap, mate. Gotta put in the hard yakka.
See, oh, that, the mate and the hard yakka, that is, I don't know if I like that or not. I think that's a bit of a character flaw. I think they need to rethink that, to be honest.
We'll see this through.
The combat is so fluid in this game. Like, it is so freaking fluid in this game. It said to come up here. How do I get up there? Oh, chest. I'll take the chest. Yep. How do I get up there? And she... Nope. Can't climb that. Oh, nope. Yes, maybe. Can we? Can we cheese it up there?
Yeah? Huh?
No, there has to be another way. There has to be. That can't be how I meant to do this. Nice little voice crack there for myself. Shit.
Fire support, hot and ready.
Give it a go.
Hey, I actually don't mind her. She's cool.
Not my job. Simmer down. Victory is ours. Time for a selfie.
The cute, adorable chicken pink. She's my healer. She's cracked at healing. How do I get up? That obviously has to do something. And I obviously need to run power to it, but it currently doesn't have power. And I'm not backtracking to go and get power. So we're just going to keep moving. We're just going to move on. And... Oh, there's a shiny thing. Get it before it runs away.
How did you know I love stuff that shines?
That is where I'm meant to be heading, right? It's that. Yeah. Just keep going around. Blow back that fridge. Really sad that they have the cute little bunnies dead hung up there for dinner. Like, I get it, we all have to eat, but really sad. This is also important. I'm gonna turn this into a farm factory for my factory, because there's heaps of materials right there. Massive material node. I know I need to, I just don't know how to yet. That's something that we will be working towards. populating our world.
Such fluid, effervescent glittering.
She just fell down the
I've
hole.
always wanted my nails gone like that.
I don't know what those things do. The shiny brown things that I've just collected a couple of. I have no idea what they do. I think you can hand them in somewhere, but no clue.
FYI, I'm
She
also
definitely got a
quite
bit
the
stronger
combat
with the level up.
expert.
I knew we could do it.
I actually like these. These use my brain. These are a fair whack of fun. Oh, I spoke too soon. You need to have 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. What? That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. They apparently get harder. I have a permanent bridge. It's up there. How do I get up there? What is this? Unlock the recycling station. Oh, this is what I was actually meant to be doing. Cute little owl. Gather resources. Upgrade. So currently I've got 3.72. Recycling stations are facilities that can be found in various places around Talos 2. Unlock it to convert residential waste into useful aerospace materials. Materials can be claimed after a fixed interval. So upgrade current resources. Claimed after. Yeah, may as well. Why not? No idea what that was, but you know, we got there. These stations, you collect 2 types of mats depending on level, for those to use for upgrades. Interesting. Hey, what do we get here? That looks like something decent. Might have spoke too soon. I don't think any of it was a wish. It's not a wish. It's not decent. Now where are we off to? So, what mission? Paving the way. This is probably what I should have been doing, but I did something completely different. I did a side mission just then, didn't I? Yep. I did a side mission. Paving the way. Let's go for that one. It's not what I want. I want mange. Complete the simulation gearing unit. Guides. Gearing unit guide. Gearing unit. Start. Training. I have to do training, it's telling me. Sheesh. Okay. I make it seem like it's the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. But it's just a pain. It's just a pain. You get on a roll and it's like, let's just throw in some training in there. That's what I've got you guys for. No, I kid. I don't mean it. Shit. Use the bell to complete the production line and set up the amethyst component production. There's already gearing placed in the core. Interact with it to check the amethyst components. It's the most annoying part of the game. All the simulations and trainings after that you actually can have free hand and fun in the world. So what you're saying is I should just suck it up and get it over and done with and stop being a little bitch. For this, producing 2 types of production is already placed for interactive backgrounds. Okay, so first one, pack 4. Adding an item, it needs to be the. Oh, I thought we were doing the amethyst ore. Other side needs to be the amethyst ore. Cool. This needs to be amethyst. They're working pretty smoothly. I need to join these. Nope. Oh, I fucked that up. How do I fix that? I broke it. How do I fix that? Surely there's a way that I can backtrack that. I messed that up so bad. I messed that up so bad. How are we doing, Denny? Welcome on in. This is not up to code. It's not up to anything. Tip, simulations outside the main quest can just be skipped. Saves a lot of time on not doing the same simulation twice or 3. Amazing. Told you. I am fantastic. Denny, thank you very much. I am awesome. Yeah, that was real bad. That was real bad. F1 for blueprints. Place the blueprint. That is so cool. The fact that you can just be like, ah! Wait, how do you go into top-down mode? I was trying to do that earlier. What is top-down mode? Caps lock. Oh. We just, big brain moment, unlocked like the unlock of the century. I'm sure at some point in time they told me how to do that. Bruh. I figured out this week that I had to do the quest for the gardening to plant shit. That's been what saved me so much time. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a gardening quest. Reference the 2 item control icon and select the proper items to load into. Oh, whoops! I've actually got to add them. Add. I don't want to add that one first, but whatever. Add. They're going through. They're creating what they need to. Big boy gets in and creates that. Wait for the amethyst. Why do I have to wait? It's already there. It's already there. Why? If only I knew earlier. You'll have to show me where that quest is, or I'll Google where the hell to find it so I can go and get it over and done with early. You've now successfully used a blueprint quickly to the MS component. After placing a system blueprint reference icon, create the that. Cool. Everything is completed. We can leave. Big wins. Not enough for a wish, so a bit stingy of them. Saving for a temple in this game is nowhere near as easy as saving for a temple in Genshin. I feel like this takes so long to get a wish. If you see a quest with the assignment, talk to Vera, do that one app. Done. All right, I will keep a note of that. Go to the core AC area. Where is that? That's our main. It wants me to go back to the main area. We got that. We got that. Do you have the main operator? No. Why you do me like that, Denny? Why? Why you do me like that? She's the only one I want. The only one that I need. Not that I need, but the only one that I want. Why did that camera just lag so badly? Holy shiver me timbers. Did I just bring down everything? Everything just like lost its mind. You have a T2? What the fridge? Is everything like okay? My computer like lost its mind. That's why. All right, let's just give it a hot second. For whatever reason, she decided to max throttle and she's now sitting at 100% CPU usage. Something is not going alright. I might have to end the stream here. Not the entire stream, but just one of them to have it calm down. Because something just shat the bed. Let's turn that one down. Gone. Oh, I really hope it's not doing an update. That would suck. No, I think I just fixed it. I think OBS is now running okay. My screen is good. We're coming back to some kind of standard alrightness. Why it started doing this? No, I think something has gone horribly wrong. But it is about the time that Windows would do an update in Australia. Yeah, everything just shut the bed. All right, well, that is going to cause me to need to end the stream before everything blows up. My bitrate is going insane and it's not viable for anyone. So